welcome back to the channel. My name's Harris and you're watching Mad Motors. Today we've actually come down to Edwards Motorsport and we're here to look at the Renault 5 2-litre 182 conversion exhaust. So we've sent it to Edwards Motorsport, and what they do is a lot of engine work, they do turbo conversions, they do a lot of exhaust work. So they've got loads of exhaust knowledge, and they actually make all the exhaust pipes in-house. We're just about to head into Edwards Motorsport, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so here's the Renault. You can see the manifold back here and the beautiful craftsmanship that's gone into it. The engine bay's come out really clean. So for those of you that don't know, this is a 2-litre engine from a Clio 182. It's got the 172 head because you can't actually fit the 182 head underneath here. And plus this has got a throttle cable rather than the fly-by-wire system, which should be better. Underneath we've got the 172 gearbox. It's not the actual race close ratio gearbox, it's the normal one, because eventually we might want to turbo this, so we do want some longer gears. But yeah, here's the actual car all around it. We've taken all the side plastics off. We've got a GT Turbo rear bumper on it. It's not looking great at the moment, but eventually it will. You can see the exhaust back here. So it's a 2.5 all the way through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check the interior. The interior is basically the same. We've just changed the steering wheel. Seats still the same. We've got some GT Turbo leather seats. We're going to put those in. That's the GT Turbo front bumper. Got some other bits back there. We've changed all the front dials as well. Those are GT Turbo ones. These are Clio 16 valve wheels. Picked these up from Essex and I think they really suit the car. But yeah, eventually this will be looking quite nice. Got the ram air induction kit with just a general, like, generic hose on there. But yeah, that should sound nice with the intake noise. Got a nice aluminium radiator. Got the fan attached, just keep it nice and cool.
Got all these end caps that we press in-house for making the silencers. Flat laser cut flanges. They have obviously all different stud patterns for different engines. You've got XEs, Vauxhalls, Fords, Chevys, you know, you name it.
Yeah.
We've got them all in there pretty much. Once these are all fabricated into a silencer body with all the internals put in, they then end up like this.
Wow, yeah.
Which are all for different size vehicles, different bore sizes for different power outputs. You know, we go from 2-inch to 3-inch and all the sizes in between.
Okay.
The shape of the outer body is really just to fit under the car and what fits under the bumper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the bends are all sort of mandrel bent, which we keep in stock. So you know, you get a real true size the whole way through. A lot of sort of cheaper range exhausts, they're not bent with a mandrel bender, so they get crushed and it creates
restricts flow.
Yeah, it creates a tight spot there, which does restrict flow and sort of keep it not performing as best as you could have it with it. But all of this is made in house really, so.
No, that's brilliant to see, like, so much stock all made in house.
And V-bands and end collectors, proper merge collectors, again high quality made. So
is that what comes out of the ends of a manifold? Or?
Yeah. So if you've got a 4-cylinder engine, 4 pipes will come in here. Yeah. Which obviously is governed by the size of this collector that we make.
Okay.
And then the outlet is the size of what the system will be. So people that say they want a 3-inch system, that'll be the primary pipes coming in, the system pipe coming out, and that'll be in 3-inch. But inside there, there's a spike which we call a Venturi merge.
Oh right, yeah.
And that basically helps speed up gas flow because it creates a spiral.
It's a Venturi tunnel, right?
Yeah. So that's coming out where, you know, like again, some cruder, quickly made type collectors are just a box, you know, like a collector box that is wrapped around. You know, the gases come through and they do the job. Yeah. But this is all for fine tuning performance.
It's like the optimum performance.
Gaining them last few horsepowers and sort of foot-pounds of torque that you need for high-end competition and motorsport. So, but obviously with everything, there's more time that goes into making it a quality product. So they're a little bit dearer than your average product that you get. Of course,
but it's worth it because you get the quality.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't appeal to everyone, but someone who's in competition or doing a sort of high-end motorsport, they definitely prefer to have the few little performance gains over an off-the-shelf exhaust that you maybe could buy. As individuals in here, we all sort of take on a job each, and a lot of it comes from in your head. There isn't really there is a rule book on.
It's almost like an artistic
lengths and
vision.
Sizes, but how it ends up fitting and looking is sort of down to the person, the individual doing it. You know, and how much sort of artistic flair they want to put into it. And he was very keen to sort of give it that sort of up and over look and get them bunched around together and make it a nice job really, and it's come out lovely. But yeah, we'll pop down and see what he's doing in a minute. So this one's in here basically for a manifold and exhaust system. The guy's putting this car together mainly for player show this year, so this will be making his appearance there. He's been at it all year really, just, you know, trying to make a nice job of it, and obviously it looks beautiful. And we've been asked to complete that task, so hopefully we'll be done within a couple of weeks because player show's coming up. And this is like a Mark IV Escort RS Turbo type shaped car, but he's not running your normal RS Turbo engine. He wanted to go down the naturally aspirated route. This is actually a 2 litre Z-Tech. It's covered up, so I can't really show you much of it, but you can see.
Well, you can see the ITBs.
There's no cam cover on it. It is the reason why it's all covered up. But you know, it will all be dressed and finished properly.
Of course,
within a couple of weeks. A good friend of ours, John Wood, over at John Wood Developments, he's actually in Eastbourne.
Okay.
He's built the engine with all the throttle bodies. It's going to be pushing out some good power, we're hoping. Once the exhaust is all done and the throttle bodies are all done, you know, it should see in excess of 250 horsepower, which is
something so light.
In a light car. But again, he's building the car for power, but he's also building it as a show car as well.
Of course,
So looks are in mind.
So show and go.
Yeah, hence with the bay, he's flushed it all out, everything's smooth, and you know there's.
I mean, even inside with the roll cage, you can see how nice it looks.
There's going to be a bit of wow factor that goes into this car. He's put a carbon fibre roof skin on it, so he's.
Oh really?
Yeah, if you look at from the outside here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's got the whole carbon fibre roof skin. When you look in the car there, you can see that he's actually cut the roof off the car.
Yeah.
And bonded the carbon fibre roof skin on, you know, and that's all for the well factor of the car.
That's really cool.
And obviously to be a bit different, really.
I've never really seen this being done on like a car that's basically been built outside of a factory. Like you see these on M3s and stuff. Yeah,
they're becoming a popular thing now. Very, very expensive, but they're a popular thing. One for the look. Everyone desires a bit of carbon fibre these days. And two, because also if you've had a car that's old like this and maybe there's a few imperfections in the roof, it's a really cheap way to make the car right again without having to get involved in putting new roofs on things.
Of course, you know? So, I mean, even with the dash, you can see the effort that's gone in.
Yeah, so that's called flocking. That is.
Yeah, I think I want to get that done to the Renault because it looks like Alcantara. It's like sort of suede.
Yeah, it's not very expensive for the finish that it provides. You know, if you've got an old car that's got maybe discoloration in the dashboard and stuff like that, it's a very good way to freshen the whole thing up and give it that sort of smooth, sleek,
definitely looks nice.
But yeah, so that's.
Look at this, guys. We've got a Renault Alpine. There's something like 5 in the country. I've never actually seen one of these in real life. You've got the
newer Alpine turbos.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the original, the first.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the new styling. It's all really similar to this. But yeah, here look, we've got Escort Cosworth. Got some big brakes on there. That's going to be done soon. That's been sitting there for 2 years though. The customer's just about ready to get it started now. But yeah, that's going to be done soon. Let's look at this.
The engine's in the back there. I've opened the boot up.
Oh, thank you. Do you know the size of this engine?
1300 days.
It's a 1300, okay. I mean, this is probably like crazy light. It's probably half the weight of my Fiesta. Look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. That's definitely really nice. You've got some really nice cars here.
Thanks. Yeah, they're all customers and it's a credit to them all.
Yeah.
So,
there's a good variation of cars here, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, you know, if there's only more good ones to come in, we're booked up now until October time, so...
Wow, yeah.
So, yeah, there's some pretty special stuff in the pipeline.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to end the video there. I want to say a big thank you to Mike for showing me around and showing me a few of the builds. Massive thank you, and also big thank you for the actual exhaust. It's absolutely beautiful. Couldn't be more happy with the work, so thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, please like, share and subscribe. Bye.